Well, good afternoon. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays coming to you live this afternoon with a replay with the greatest team set from Replay Basketball. Let me turn that down. I do know I'm live now. That's good. So we're going to be continued. I've set up a tournament with those 16 teams that are in that replay. PC Replays greatest teams set. And we're like the fifth game in, and we're going to be looking today at a game that's going to be interesting, but it's going to have a team that I am not familiar with because it goes back to the ABA, the 71-72 season in the ABA. I was a 6-year-old, 5 and 6-year-old in 71 to 72, so a little bit before my time in my basketball knowledge. But it will be the Phoenix Suns from 92-93 as we look at the season schedule. It's the 92-93 Phoenix Suns at the 71-72 Kentucky Colonels. If you can see, our first 4 games have been played. This is a double elimination tournament, so the losers will drop down into the losers bracket. Let's go ahead and take a look at that bracket before we get started. You can see the Sonics and the Lakers have moved forward in the winners bracket, as well as Detroit and Chicago. Dropping down into the losers bracket, let me scroll down to that. We have Portland and Boston in the first losers bracket, and the Knicks and the Nets. The New York Knicks and the New York Nets will be facing off. That should be an interesting one. But today, we're still in the first round, 92-93 Phoenix. And they're seeded, but there's no rhyme or reason for the way I seeded them because of they're all just really, really good teams. I just went in and started clicking buttons, basically top, bottom, and there we are. So we're going to be going into today's game, which will see the Phoenix Suns at the Kentucky Colonels. See the starters for each team. Let's just go ahead and get into the game. All right. Starters for each team. For the visiting Phoenix Suns, Kevin Johnson will be your point guard. Dan Marley will be your shooting guard. Cedric Ceballos playing small forward. Sir Charles Barkley, the round mound of rebound, will be playing power forward, and Mark West is your center. For the home team, Kentucky, and I believe it's Colonels, will be Lou Dampier at point guard, Mike Gale at shooting guard, Cincy Powell at small forward. And these are 2 familiar names from their NBA careers. Dan Issel, power forward, and Artis Gilmore will be your center. We are going to be rolling the dice for our action. And to give some randomness to it and enjoyment for me. It'll take a little while longer, but we'll enjoy it. You can see with each team, Charles Barkley is leading in all categories for the Suns, 25.6 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. For the Colonels, you have Dan Issel leading at almost 31 points a game, Artis Gilmore at almost 18 rebounds a game, and Lou Dampier, 6.2 assists. Let's go to our tip-off. And it'll be Ceballos against Gilmore. And Gilmore will control the tip, and as well as should, a 7-2 center against a 6'6 small forward. Coach's choice. We will swing it into Issel. He is the natural choice. Being guarded by Barkley. This is column 2 shot for Issel. And he misses. Offensive rebound by Gale, though. The shooting guard comes up with the offensive rebound over Marley. Lou Dampier now with the action. Being guarded by Kevin Johnson. And it's good for 2 for the first 2 points of the game. Dan Marley now has control for the Suns. And he's fouled by Issel. They'll inbound the ball to West. And it is good. Credit the assist to Kevin Johnson for the first 2 points for the Suns. Artis Gilmore with the action. He gives it up, but they kick it back in to Gilmore. And he scores and is fouled. Gilmore will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play as West is charged with his first foul. And it is good. Kevin Johnson with the action. And he is fouled by Dampier as he is driving to the hole. First shot up for free throw. Is no good. Second shot is up. And it is good. Score now, Kentucky 5, Phoenix 3. Cincy Powell with control. Being guarded by Sabalas. And Sabalas with the steal. It's off on the fast break for the Suns. And Sir Charles takes it coast to coast with the basket for his first 2 points. Lou Dampier now has control. The action to Dampier. Guarded by Marley. Thunder Dan with the steal. They're off on the fast break once again with the steal. And Gilmore hustles back. Can he hold up the fast break? And he does. Now Cedric Sabalos with the action, with the ball. Being guarded by Cincy Powell as he tries to post up Powell. He forces him to give it up as he will swing it over inside to Barkley. And Barkley kicks it over to Kevin Johnson for his first assist and Johnson's third point. Now Dan Issel with the action. Being guarded by Mark West. And it's a block by West, rebounded by Barkley. The action to Kevin Johnson. My choice. And he misses, rebounded by the shooting guard Gale. His second rebound. Issel. Fouled by Barkley. Issel again with the action. Again, guarded by Barkley. And he'll give it up. Swing it over to Gale. And Marley will foul Gale. Gale steps to the free throw line as a good head fake got Marley up in the air. Gale to the free throw line. Here's his first. First is good. As is the second. We're knotted up at sevens with Mark with the action. Being guarded by Gilmore. And he'll miss, but the offensive rebound to Ceballos. We'll go to his column 2, 50-50, and it is good. It's now Artis Gilmore, again with possession. And he is fouled by West. I fail to do this when I start off each time. I want the computer to do the subbing and the strategy. I just want to roll and play the game. Dan Issel now with the ball. And it's a second foul on Barkley. Wholesale substitutions coming in for Phoenix as Issel goes back to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's good on his first. Toes the line on the second. Here's the second. And he misses the second. Rebounded by Oliver Miller, who's just into the game. Tom Chambers now with the action. Choice of a pass or three-pointer. And he will take the three-pointer. Chambers from behind the arc. Snake eyes. He drills it. Give the assist to Miller. As Issel now with control. Double Nichols being guarded by Chambers. It'll be a column 2 shot for Issel. And he misses. Another rebound by Oliver Miller. As Miller swings it over to Johnson, being guarded by Dampier. And it's blocked by Dampier. The ball is tied up. There'll be a jump ball between Marley and Powell. Kentucky with the defensive team rebound. Dan Issel now with the action. Being guarded by Oliver Miller. Oliver Miller D's him up. Issel miss, but there'll be the defensive rebound from Chambers. Chambers with the ball. Being guarded by Issel. Chambers posting up Issel. Issel the good defender. But a score from Chambers. His 5th point. Score the assist to Johnson, his 2nd. As the Suns take a 14-8 lead. Mike Gale with the action. Being guarded by Ainge. Danny Ainge, the former Celtic. And he takes him to the basket for his 4th point. Marley now with control. And he's fouled by Powell. Non-shooting foul. Inbounds to Chambers, who's been guarded by Issel. He puts up the shot. He misses. Rebound, Artis Gilmore. Now Cincy Powell with the ball. Being guarded by Marley. Powell on the dribble. Marley forces it out of his hands. He passes it over to Gale, the shooting guard. Gale puts it up and in. Kicks it over to Issel for his first assist. Issel's 3rd point of the game. It's now Oliver Miller with the action. I'm thinking Miller should not be attempting a 3-point shot. He does it. He posts up, scores, assists Johnson, his 3rd. That's Miller's first points of the game. Phoenix 16, Kentucky 12. Dan Issel, will he attempt a 3-pointer? He will not. He takes it in. He scores. Give the assist to Dampier. Now Kevin Johnson with the ball and the action. Defended by Lou Dampier. And he is fouled by Dampier. That'll put Johnson on the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 today from the free throw line. Here's his first. Jimmy O'Brien in for Dampier. Johnson makes his first. Here is the second. And he will miss the second. Defensive rebound by Issel. Issel with the action. And he shoots and scores. Give the assist to Gale, but it'll be a foul on Chambers as Issel steps to the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play and tie this game up. Was it 34? And it is good. Now Tom Chambers with the action, with our game tied 17-17 with 5:12 to go in the first. He shoots, misses, rebound, Artis Gilmore. The Colonels look to fast break. They go on a fast break. Powell drives his hoop as Johnson closes in. Kevin Johnson gets in front of Powell, takes the charge, offensive foul on Powell. Issel now will move over to Powell's position at small forward as Les Hunter comes in at power forward. Kevin Johnson now with the action after the good defensive play. And he will be fouled by O'Brien as he takes it to the hole. O'Brien could not get in front of him and fouled him on the shot attempt. Here's the free throw, and it is good for number one. And so far, he's been 50-50 from the free throw line as he misses the second one once again. Artis Gilmore with the rebound. Jimmy O'Brien with the ball. Being guarded by Danny Ainge. And he'll force him to give it up and kick it over to Issel now at small forward. Being guarded by Thunder Dan. And he takes Thunder Dan in tight, bangs with his body and scores his 10th point. Oliver Miller now with the action for the Suns. And he will be fouled by Gilmore. Miller steps to the free throw line. Here is his first. Good on the first. And the second. He makes both. As now Les Hunter with the ball for the Colonels. And he will be fouled by Chambers. Richard Dumas coming in for Dan Marley as Hunter steps to the free throw line. Chambers with 2 personals goes back to the bench. Walt Simon in for Issel. As Hunter makes his first. Here is the second. He makes both. Kentucky takes a 21-20 lead with 4 minutes to go in the first period. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Now that's how it's going to play out. I don't know how to go back. Column 2 shot for Dumas. And it is good. Jimmy O'Brien now with the action for the Colonels. And he will be fouled by Kevin Johnson. The referees need to put away their whistles. There have been a lot of fouls so far in this first period. And here's the free throw. Mike Pratt in for Gale. As O'Brien makes the first. Here's his second. makes both, but barely, as it rolls around the rim and in. Oliver Miller now with the ball. 3:36 to go. And he turns it over as Jimmy O'Brien now brings the ball up the court. He shoots, misses. Rebound by Miller. Miller with the action. He kicks it over to Dumas. Dumas with his 4th point. Miller with his 2nd assist. Timeout, Kentucky. 24-23 now. The Suns lead. So Walt Simon now with the action. And he will be fouled by Dumas. Frank Johnson in for Kevin Johnson as Simon takes his free throw. He makes the first. Goes to the line for his 2nd. And he makes both. Danny Ainge now with the ball for the Suns. He shoots, misses, rebounded by Issel, his 2nd. And they choose to go on the fast break. Here's the fast break. Issel misses the layup. Defensive rebound by Ainge. Ainge now with possession. Ainge will attempt the 3-pointer. He pulls up. He fires. And it rims out. Hits the back of the iron and out. Issel with the rebound. Kicks it over to Pratt. Pratt looks to come back and fire up his own 3-pointer. And he does, and good. Assist from O'Brien. As the Colonels take a 4-point lead. Richard Dumas with the ball. He misses. Another rebound by Issel, his 4th. Issel kicks it into Artis Gilmore. Gilmore shoots, misses, but he gets his own rebound. His 4th rebound, first offensive. And he's fouled by Miller. Gilmore goes to the free throw line. Takes his first. And it is good. Now for his 2nd. As the Colonels take a 6-point lead. Danny Ainge now with possession and control. He shoots, misses. Offensive rebound. Frank Johnson. Johnson kicks it down low to Miller. Miller tosses it out to Dumas on the wing. He shoots, misses, rebounded. Simon, as the Colonels look to go on the fast break once again. And O'Brien comes up on the fast break. He takes the fast break shot. Oops, it's the wrong die. And it is good, but just barely. Give the assist to Simon as the Colonels take a 8-point lead. Richard Dumas with the ball. Being guarded by Walt Simon. And he misses. Rebound by Gilmore. Good defense by Simon. And the Colonels look to go on the fast break once again. Pratt is held up as Danny Ainge got back. Pratt now with the ball. He shoots, he scores. Give the assist to Pratt as he kicked it over to O'Brien. As Kentucky now has a 10-point lead, as there's been no offense from The Suns, ever since Barkley left the game with 2 fouls. Ainge with the ball, being guarded by Pratt. He is fouled by Pratt. Ainge will step to the free throw line. He misses his first. And good on the second. 52 seconds left to go in the period. As Issel turns it over. Marley in for Ainge. Tom Chambers now with possession. Being guarded by Issel. Issel with the block, but offensive rebound from Dumas. Column 2 shot. And he follows it with his 6 point. Dan Issel now with it with an 7-point game with 32 seconds to go in the period. And Issel with his 12th point. Credit the assist to O'Brien as Issel backs in and scores. Richard Dumas now with the ball. Kicks it in to Miller for the high percentage shot. But he cannot make it. Offensive rebound, though, Johnson, as Johnson now kicks it over to Chambers. Being guarded by Issel. Chambers good with his 7th point. Credit the assist to Johnson, his first. As they will now press the Colonels on the made basket. And there'll be a foul on Johnson. He's a little too aggressive on O'Brien. O'Brien steps to the free throw line. Makes his first. Toes the line for the second. And he will make both. It's Richard Dumas now with the ball. 8 seconds left. He misses. Defensive rebound, Simon. Jimmy O'Brien now with the ball. 2 seconds to go. And he turns it over. And that'll be the end of our quarter with Kentucky up by 9. Let's take a look at our stats and see what went wrong for the Suns. One thing went wrong is Barkley going to the bench too early in the game. But here's the tell of the tape. Kentucky's lights out 61% from the floor to 44% for the Suns. 93% free throws. Tell of the tape, the Colonels are shooting the ball better than the Suns. They have turned the ball over more, but their accuracy on the offensive end is the difference in this game. They're out rebounding the Suns. Just better offensive efficiency is the tell of the tape so far in this game. Let's get into our second period. 38 to 29 from Freedom Hall in Kentucky. The Colonels lead. Wholesale substitutions for the Colonels as Barkley comes back in for the Suns. Chambers out. Frank Johnson with the ball. Being guarded by Jimmy O'Brien. And he takes advantage of O'Brien. Give the assist to Marley. Lou Dampier now with the ball. He shoots, scores. Give the assist to O'Brien. Fouled by Marley. Marley's second. Dampier going to the line for the good old-fashioned three-point play. And he is good. Frank Johnson will bring it up for the Suns. Being guarded by O'Brien. He misses. Offensive rebound, Miller. We'll kick it over to Frank Johnson. Dan Issel guarding. He blocks the ball. So what we got going on here, Issel blocks the shot. O'Brien gets the defensive rebound. Richard Dumas is slinging elbows. Is it a flagrant foul or not? It is not. He's getting a little aggressive. That's all. Nothing wrong with a little aggression. Cincy Powell being guarded by Dumas. And he has to give the ball up as the Colonels call timeout. Issel and Gilmore back in for the Colonels. Dan Issel with possession. Being guarded by Charles Barkley. Forces the ball out of Issel's hands as he kicks it over to Lou Dampier. Dampier turns it over. As now Sir Charles has the ball. Looking to get started in this game. He's not been in much. He shoots and is fouled by Dampier. Barkley to the free throw line. He makes the first for just his third point of the game. Here's his second. He misses the second. Rebound by Gilmore. Cincy Powell now with the action. Being guarded by Richard Dumas. He misses a shot. Rebound by Dumas. Good defense by Dumas causes the missed shot. He swings it up court to Barkley. Barkley shoots. He misses. Rebound by Issel. Artis Gilmore now with the action. Being guarded by Oliver Miller as Gilmore is posting up Miller. It is blocked by Miller. Rebounded by Johnson. Powell's now throwing elbows. Will it be a flagrant foul on Powell? No, it is not. Timeout Phoenix as Ceballos comes in for Dumas and Johnson in for Johnson. Pratt will coming in for Lou Dampier for the Colonels. Cedric Ceballos now with the action. Being guarded by Cincy Powell. He misses. Rebound. Artis Gilmore. Dan Issel now up court for the Colonels. Being guarded by Barkley. He misses. Rebound Barkley. Good defense by Barkley on Dan Issel. Cedric Ceballos now has the action. Being guarded by Cincy Powell. Powell forces the ball out of Ceballos' hand, but they kick it back over to Ceballos. Ceballos puts up the shot, being guarded by Powell. He misses. Rebound Powell. Now Dan Issel up the court for the Colonels. He's being guarded by Ceballos. Slight mismatch as he takes the ball to Ceballos. Ceballos with the defense. Blocks the ball. There's a ball battle for the ball. And Phoenix comes up with the defensive rebound. Kevin Johnson now brings the ball up court for the Suns. They force the ball out of his hands as he kicks it over to Barkley. Barkley up with it and good for his fifth point. Give the assist to the center, Miller. Now Dan Issel with the action. Issel shoots. He misses. Rebound, Sir Charles. As the Suns are looking to battle their way back into this game. Barkley with the action. He shoots and scores. Charles is starting to heat up as Dan Marley gets his seventh assist. Dan Issel now in control. Being again guarded by Barkley. Barkley with the steal. And the Suns look to go on their first fast break. Marley comes down. They kick it to him on the perimeter. He looks to fire away a three on the break. And he misses. But Sabalas with the offensive rebound. Column 2 shot. And it is good. Great follow by Sabalas, as he has his 4th point. Mike Pratt now with the action for the Colonels as the Suns have closed to within 3. And he's fouled by Marley. Danny Ainge will have to come in for Marley because that is his 3rd. He goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Mike Gill in for Mike Pratt. Cincy Powell now has the action. He gives it up and swings it out, but they kick it right back into Powell. But he turns it over. Tom Chambers in now for Miller at center. Kevin Johnson now with the action. He takes it to O'Brien, who fouls him in the act of shooting. Johnson goes to the free throw line. Makes the first. See if he can break the habit of going 1 for 2. And he does, this time down the court. So he makes both for his 7th point. And we have a 1-point game now as Dan Issel with the action for the Colonels. He shoots and scores for his 14th point as he backs Barkley in and scores in the post. Cedric Sabalos now with the action for the Suns. Being covered by Cincy Powell. Powell with the steal. And they're off on the fast break with 6:36 to go in the half. And Gale takes it to Ainge, but Ainge fouls him before he can get the shot off. Gale to the free throw line. Will he make his first? It's rolling around the rim and off. Here's his second. He will make the second. 1 of 2 for a 4-point Kentucky lead. As Kevin Johnson now has the ball for Phoenix. Taking it in the paint at Gilmore. Gilmore says, get that out of here, and he slaps it out. But Chambers is able to corral the blocked shot. Posting up against Gilmore. Gilmore forces the pass. Then they kick it back into Chambers. Chambers again against Gilmore. He misses. Rebound. Gilmore. Jimmy O'Brien now with the action as they kick the ball to the point guard. He misses. Rebound Sabalas as they kick the ball over to Tom Chambers. Again, being guarded by Gilmore. Chambers is struggling inside against Gilmore, but Sabalas is doing a good job on the offensive boards as he gets another offensive rebound. He kicks it back over to Johnson with a new 24 seconds. 5:24 to go in the half. As Johnson takes it to the hole, he'll be fouled by Gilmore. Johnson back to the free throw line. Makes his first. Now his second. And he'll make both. As we have a 2-point game with 5:12 left in the half. Dan Issel now with the action for the Colonels. Being guarded by Barkley. Barkley with the steal. Picks Issel's pocket as they now are off on the fast break. And Ainge pulls up. fakes a three-pointer and drives to the basket. And good as he lays it in. Credit the assist to Kevin Johnson. As we got a tie game now with 5 minutes to go in the half. Jimmy O'Brien with the ball. Kevin Johnson on the defense. He misses a shot. Offensive rebound, Powell. He follows, and good for his first 2 points of the game. Phoenix walks the ball up, kicks it in to Sir Charles. Being guarded by Cincy Powell. And he forces the ball out of Barkley's hands. He kicks it over to Chambers, posting up against Gilmore. And Gilmore forces the ball out of Chambers' hands. Over to Barkley, back into Chambers. Pass it once again. Kevin Johnson is going to have to shoot the ball, or this is going to be a violation. And he does, and he is fouled as he released it right at the buzzer for the shot clock. He's fouled by O'Brien. O'Brien's third. Johnson goes to the free throw line. And it is good for his 12th point. And a 1-point Phoenix lead as they come storming back. Dan Issel now with the action. He swings it over to Gale for a high percentage shot. Here's the shot by Gale. And it is good. Give the assist to Dan Issel as he caught the Gale cutting back door. Mark West now with the action as he's back in the game for Chambers. And it is good. Give the assist to Kevin Johnson. Mike Gill now with possession as they swing it over the shooting guard. Being covered by Ainge. And he gives it up. Then they kick it back over to Gale. Again, being guarded by Ainge. This time he scores 3 for 3 in this game for 9 points. There's Charles Barkley now with the ball. 1 point Colonel's lead. He's being guarded by Powell. Forces the ball out of Barkley's hands. Over to Danny Ainge. Ainge being guarded by Gale. He blocks it. The ball's tied up. It's going to be a jump ball between Sabonis and Powell. And Kentucky will control the tip. Now Dan Issel looking to close out this half well. He shoots and scores his 16th point of the half. Give the assist to Gilmore as Mark West now has the ball. And he will turn the ball over. Issel now again with the ball, starting to fill it on the offensive end. Now that's shooting foul on Barkley, his third. Issel makes the first. And here's the second. Double clutched on the button there. Kevin Johnson now with the ball. With Kentucky back up by 5. Johnson with the action. And he turns it over. Mike Gill. As Phoenix is getting sloppy with the ball. Against Ainge. He'll have to give it up. Kick it over to Cincy Powell. Powell with it, being guarded by Sabonis. Sabonis forces the ball out of Powell's hands. Over to Gilmore. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Gilmore with it. Up with it, and he misses. As Sabonis gets the rebound, his 5th rebound. Kick it ahead to Kevin Johnson. Johnson being guarded by Gale. Gale with the steal. And the Colonels off on the fast break as Gale picks the pocket of Kevin Johnson. And on the fast break, Dan Issel filling the lanes. But he will miss. Misses the layup. Rebound by Chambers, who kicks it forward to Ainge with 1:12 to go in the half. Ainge with it, kicks it over to West for the assist, and the score by West, his 6th point. Mike Gale now with the ball. He swings it over to O'Brien, who lays it up for his 10th point. Give the assist to Gale as Danny Ainge now brings it up. Ainge being guarded by Issel. And he scores as his little quicker foot than Issel is able to get by and get the layup for his 5th point. Dan Issel brings it up. 3-point lead Kentucky with 46 seconds to go. Issel turns it over. Frank Johnson in now for Ainge. Cedric Ceballos now has the ball. 38 seconds to go. Being guarded by Cincy Powell. And he is fouled by Powell in the act of shooting. Ainge in for Johnson. Ceballos now to the free throw line. Takes the first, and it is good. Toes the line for the second. And it hits the back of the rim and off. Rebounded by Powell. They kick it forward to Dan Issel with 32 seconds left on the clock. Being guarded by Chambers. He misses it. Offensive rebound, Powell. And Powell follows it with his 4th point. His 4th rebound. It's now Tom Chambers with the action. 24 seconds to go in the half. He misses. Rebound by Powell with the Colonels up by 4. Dan Issel now with the action. Issel scores his 20th. 4th assist for O'Brien. Cedric Ceballos now with the ball. 8 seconds to go. Being guarded by Cincy Powell. He misses. Rebound Gale. Artis Gilmore with 2 seconds showing on the clock. Low percentage shot for Gilmore. And he misses as the half ends with Kentucky up 60-54. Let's take a look at our first half stats. As you can see, Barkley only played 13 minutes in the first half. Only took 4 field goal attempts. He made 3, but he was just out too much of the game because of foul trouble. And he's their leading scorer. Issel had a great first half with 20 points. As you can see from the recap, Issel with 20, Gilmore with 8 rebounds, and O'Brien with 4 assists. Kevin Johnson leads in 2 categories for the Suns in points and assists, while Ceballos leads with rebounds. The big thing for the Suns, they need Charles Barkley on the court more in the second half. As we go to the second half, we get a sip of Diet Pepsi, and we'll go to the second half. On the floor to start the second half, Johnson, Marley, Ceballos, Barkley, and West for the Suns, Dampier, Gale, Powell, Issel, and Gilmore for the Colonels. Charles Barkley, they bring the ball up, quickly get it into Barkley, and he scores immediately for his 9th point, and Kevin Johnson's 6th assist. They look to answer back by getting it into Issel, who's being guarded by Barkley. Column 2 shot for Issel. He misses. Rebound Marley. Dan Marley brings the ball up court. Being guarded by Gale. He misses. Offensive rebound Marley as he follows his shot. Thunder Dan again with the ball. He'll look to fire a three. And just rims out. But Sabalas with another offensive rebound, his 6th rebound. Sabalas with the action. And it is good. Give the assist to Barkley as we have a 2-point game now. 10:48 to go in the third. And Issel will be fouled by Sabalos. Issel to the free throw line. He will miss the first. As Issel misses both, but rebounded by Gilmore. Gilmore misses a follow, but again gets his rebound, his own rebound, his own miss. And he's fouled by West. So 2 offensive rebounds in that sequence from Gilmore. And Gilmore finds himself at the free throw line. He'll miss the first. For that was a pretty long sequence to come away with 1 point. As Charles Barkley has the ball in the front court. Being guarded by Issel. Forces the ball out of Barkley's hand, but then they kick it right back to Charles, who's posting up Issel. Oh, that's the wrong button. It should have been a pass, but it was still Issel. They're on the fast break. User error. All right, what happened here? Dampier drives to the hoop as Johnson closes in. He scores. Give the assist to Powell, and he's fouled by Johnson. So Dampier fouled in the act of shooting and scoring. Now goes to the free throw line and completes the old-fashioned three-point play. As Kentucky now goes up by 6. Mark West with the action. And he has the offensive foul as he's a little too aggressive in the paint. Oliver Miller in for him. Full court press now by the Suns. Press is broken. Artis Gilmore now in the post. He shoots and scores. Give the assist to Powell. Foul on Miller as Gilmore goes to the free throw line. And it is good for his 9th point. Cedric Sabalos now with the ball. They force the ball out of Sabalos' hands over to Johnson, who kicks it back over to Sabalos. He shoots. He misses. Follows and gets his own rebound. And he shoots and misses again. Defensive rebound by Gilmore, his 11th rebound. As he maintains control. Being guarded by Miller. Forces the ball out of Gilmore's hands over to Cincy Powell. Cincy Powell now with the ball. Being guarded by Sabalos. Forces it out of his hands with no time left on the clock. Dampier must shoot. It's a low percentage shot from Dampier. Edwards. He misses. Rebounded by Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson now with the ball. Miss by Johnson. Rebounded by Gilmore. His 12th. Dan Issel now with the ball. And he turns it over. Marley and Ainge in. Ainge now playing the shooting guard. Marley the small forward. Hunter in for Issel. Kevin Johnson now has control. Ben taking it to Gilmore. He misses. Offensive rebound, Ainge, who kicks it over to Sir Charles in the paint. Being guarded by Les Hunter. Forces it out of Charles's hands over to Johnson, who kicks it back into Barkley. Again, being guarded by Hunter. Playing Barkley well, who has to give it up once again over to Thunder Dan. Who will attempt the three. He's 0 for 2 today from 3. Not this time, though, as he drains it. Give him the 3, and Barkley the 3rd assist. As they'll now press, go into a full court press. And Ainge, a little too aggressive on Gale, will foul Gale. Gale goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. He'll miss the first. Here's the second. Good on the second. As the Kentucky lead is 7. Oliver Miller now with the action. He shoots and scores. Give the assist to Marley. Timeout, Kentucky. 7:36 to go as Dan Issel steps back on the court. Dan Issel now with the action. And it'll be a foul on Barkley, his 4th, as Chambers comes in for Barkley. Issel will go to the free throw line. And he misses the first as it rims out. Here's the second. As it rims in for his 21st point. As Kevin Johnson now has possession. He'll give the ball up, but they kick it right back to Johnson. Being guarded by Dampier. He misses the shot. Rebound, Issel, his 6th rebound. Kicks it up to Dampier. Being guarded by Kevin Johnson. He misses. Rebound, Marley. As both teams are going through a cold spell. Chambers now with the ball. He shoots and misses. Rebounded by Issel. Issel now with it. Has the action. He misses. Rebound, Artis Gilmore. His 13th rebound. He kicks it over to Issel. Being guarded by Marley. He shoots and scores his 23rd point. Give Dampier the assist. Kevin Johnson now with it. Being guarded by Gale. And the steal by Gale. And they get off on the fast break once again, off the steal. And Johnson gets back. Can he hold up the fast break? He does. As the Colonels now just kick it over to Gale. Being guarded by Ainge. He takes Ainge to the basket for his 12th point. Dampier's 3rd assist. Danny Ainge now with the ball. Ainge looks to fire away with the 3. He's 0 for 1 from 3. And that one just misses. Rare play time. Let's roll that one. That one skipped out of the 1-1-4. Ball inadvertently tipped into own basket. 2 points for Miller as Gilmore deflects it into the opposing team's basket. Suns on the full court press. And it is stolen by Johnson as the press works. Miller with the ball. Let's have no, as he almost went for the three, but he scores his 10th. Dan Issel now with possession. Being guarded by Chambers. And he scores his 25th as he takes advantage of Tom Chambers in the post. 4th assist for Dampier. Oliver Miller now with it. And he turns it over. Jimmy O'Brien in for Dampier. Full court press again from the Suns. Trying to get something going here. O'Brien breaks the press, but there's a chance for a turnover. Not at all, as he beats the press. Jimmy O'Brien again. Well, I'm not familiar with the South American League at all. A little more familiar with the Euro League, so that's the only one I would have opinion on is the Euro League. I would know very little about the Australian and nothing about the South American. So sorry I can't be much of a help. But thanks for the question. Jimmy O'Brien with the ball. He shoots. He misses. Rebounded by Miller. Miller kicks it up to Chambers. And he is fouled by Issel. Dumas in for Marley. Chambers with his first free throw. And it rims out. He misses the first. Here's the second. It's good on the second. As we have a 7-point Kentucky lead with 4:24 to go in the third. And Gilmore scores. Credit the assist to O'Brien. 11th point for Gilmore. As Ainge brings the ball up court. What will Ainge do? He's going to fire away from three. Was that a good choice? It was, as he drains the three. Credit the assist to Johnson. Dan Issel, again with the ball. What will Issel do? He's going to score inside. He ain't going to take it outside. Tom Chambers now again with the action. Against Issel. He scores. Takes advantage of Issel with a little bit more athletic ability as the Suns go into a full court press. The press is beaten though. Cincy Powell now with the action. Oh, that's a tough question. Luka's got to be one. He's the first one that comes to mind for me. I haven't been a big proponent of watching the NBA in the last 4 years. I was more an 80s and 90s NBA fan. I've got kind of jaded to the game since. You would have to say Luka though, and the Joker would be the first two that come to mind for me. I would be hard pressed to come up with 5 for you, but those two are definitely top of the list. Cincy Powell with the action. He missed. Offensive rebound. Issel, who's possibly fouled by Chambers. He is not, but he maintains control. Cincy Powell with the ball. But thanks for checking in on my game here, and I appreciate the questions. As Powell scores his 6th point. Kevin Johnson now with the ball. Being guarded by O'Brien. He misses. Rebound, Artis Gilmore, his 14th rebound. As they go out on the fast break. O'Brien misses. Defensive rebound by Dumas. Oliver Miller now with the ball. And he turns it over. Turnover number 3 for Miller. Lou Dampier in for Gale. Artis Gilmore. They kick it into Gilmore. And he turns it over. That will be his first turnover, however, of the game. It's Richard Dumas with the ball. Will he shoot the 3-point attempt? Highly unlikely, as he drives back door and lays it in for his 8th point. Lou Dampier now with the ball. 6-point game as the Colonels leave. Dampier turns it over. His 4th turnover. That'll get him out of the game quick. Danny Ainge now with the ball. Being guarded by Dampier. 2-column shot for Danny Ainge. And it is good for his 10th point. As we have a 4-point game here. With 2 minutes to go in the third. And Gilmore with his 2nd turnover as play is getting a little sloppy on the Colonel's end. Kevin Johnson with the ball. And he is fouled by O'Brien. O'Brien's 4th. Carrier in for O'Brien. As Ainge now has the ball for the Suns. He shoots it over to Chambers, who lays it up and scores. Credit the assist to Ainge. And we got a 2-point game once again. As Carrier with possession. Will he shoot or will he go for the 3? He lays it in for 2 points. Credit the assist to Dampier as he cuts back door. And Ainge with the ball. Ainge with another 3-point attempt. And another made 3-pointer. Give the assist to Miller. Powell now with the ball. Being guarded by Dumas. Column 2 shot from Powell. He misses. Rebound again by Powell. Another offensive rebound. He kicks it over to Gilmore. Gilmore being guarded by Miller. Column 2 shot from Gilmore. He misses. Rebound by Miller. Good defense by Miller. Johnson now with possession. He misses. Offensive rebound, Dumas. Who kicks it over to Kevin Johnson. 38 seconds to go in the third. He shoots, misses. Rebound, Issel. They're off on the fast break. Carrier gets the shot on the fast break as he's on the wing. Here's the pass to Carrier. He shoots. He misses. Rebounded by Miller. His 7th rebound. As they kick it over to Johnson. He shoots, misses. Rebound, Dampier. And they're off on the fast break once again. And offensive fail carrier as he goes barreling into Kevin Johnson. Frank Johnson in now for Kevin Johnson. Pratt in for Dampier. Tom Chambers now with possession. 24 seconds to go in the third. He will be fouled by Issel, and he'll step to the line. Issel's third. He'll make the first. Steps to the line for his second. And it is good. Mike Pratt now with the ball. 26. He misses. Rebounded by Miller. Miller, 8 seconds on the clock. Phoenix is stormed back to take a 1-point lead. Being guarded by Gilmore. And Gilmore strips him of the ball. They go off on the fast break, wanting to end the period with a lead. And Gilmore is held up. He kicks it over to Cincy Powell with 2 seconds. And he turns it over. And you'll bear with me for a second. I got to take a quick intermission. Check one thing on my phone. All right, let's get back into the game. We'll go into the fourth with Phoenix comes storming back to take an 84-83 lead. Let's take a look at the, whoops, wrong button. Their stats at the end of 3. Phoenix come back to take that period by 7. As the shooting cooled off Kentucky, and Phoenix is remaining around 45%. The biggest thing is more fouls called on the Colonels. But we just have a tight game, and this one's going to go down to the wire. Hopefully Barkley can make a difference in the third period. Issel having a fantastic game with 27 points. Gilmore with 14 rebounds going into the fourth. So let's get this game kicked off. Into the fourth. Wholesale substitutions for the Colonels. And Barkley and West back in for Phoenix. Dan Issel with the action. Over at center. Being guarded by West. He misses. Rebounded by West. West with the action. Being guarded by Issel. And Issel picks West's pocket. And with the turnover, they go on the fast break. And Issel misses the layup. Rebound by West as they missed the fast break opportunity. Thunder Dan now with the ball. He'll pass it up as he kicks it over to Sir Charles Barkley, hoping to do some damage here in the fourth. Being guarded by Hunter. He misses. Rebounded by Simon. Issel with the ball. Being guarded by West. He scores his 29th point. 6 assists for O'Brien as Issel's having a great game. Frank Johnson with the ball. He'll pass it. They kick it back to Johnson. Being guarded by Walt Simon. And he scores. Give the assist to Barkley. Timeout Colonels as Cedric Ceballos comes in for Dumas. Dampier, Issel, and Gilmore. Gilmore comes in, moving Issel over to the power forward. Gilmore with the action. He misses. Rebounded Marley. Cedric Ceballos with the ball on the wing. He shoots and scores for his 9th point. And a 3-point Phoenix lead. And Issel answers right back with his 31st point. Credit to assist to Simon. Again, Ceballos. And he will be fouled by Simon in the act of shooting. Ceballos to the free throw line. Will make the first. Here's the second. And he will make both. As Dan Issel again with the action. Being guarded by Sir Charles. He forces the ball out of Issel's hands, but they kick it back into Issel. He shoots, misses, rebounded. Frank Johnson. Johnson brings the ball up court, kicks it in to Barkley. Barkley will attempt the three-pointer, not in his regular repertoire, and he clangs it up. But offensive rebound by Cedric Ceballos, who follows with the score with his 13th point. Mike Pratt now with the action. As Marley fouls Pratt. Pratt goes to the free throw line. Here's the first. And it is good. Toes the line for a second. And makes both. 3-point game. 8:48 to go in the fourth. Barkley with the ball. He shoots and scores for his 11th point. As Sir Charles looks to be dominant here in the fourth. Pratt with the driving layup with his 7th point. Dan Marley now with possession. Marley with the 3-point attempt. Clangs up a brick. Brick laying Marley. Rebound kicked out to Issel. Issel being guarded by Barkley. Barkley with a good defense. He misses. West with the rebound. Kicks it up to Barkley going up court. Barkley shoots, misses. Again, Ceballos with the offensive rebound. And he follows but misses. Rebounded by Simon. As the Colonels take the ball back up court, they kick it up to Pratt. Being guarded by Marley. And fouled by Marley. Ainge coming in as that's Marley's 5th. Cincy Powell in for Simon. Here's Issel. Posting up Barkley. He misses. Rebounded by Barkley, who kicks it up to Frank Johnson. Johnson being guarded by Lou Dampier. And he scores. Give the points to Johnson. Mike Pratt now with the ball. Phoenix with a 5-point lead. Being covered by Ainge. And he scores. Timeout Phoenix as Kevin Johnson comes in for Frank Johnson. Kevin Johnson now with the action and control. Phoenix up by 3. Being guarded by Issel. And he scores as he cuts back door on Issel with the layup and the assist from Ainge. Artis Gilmore now with the ball. Looking to show his dominance inside, but he turns it over. His 3rd turnover. All here in the 4th period, it seems. Mike Gill in for Pratt. Whoops. Oh, a double clutch. Well, that's just going to how it's going to have to be. 2-pointer by Johnson. Dampier on the foul. Johnson to the free throw line for the old-fashioned 3. And he misses. Rebounded by Gale. Kicks it up to Dan Issel. Issel, turnover. His 6th turnover. Cedric Sabalas now with the ball. He misses. Rebounded by Gilmore. Gilmore's 15th rebound. They kick it up to Gale, who was fouled by Ainge. Non-shooting foul, though, as they inbounds to Dampier. He shoots, he scores. Give the assist to Dampier as he kicked it over to Powell. Danny Ainge now with the ball. And he will attempt the 3-pointer once again. He's 50% on the day. Now that percentage just went down as he misses that one. Rebound Dampier. They move the ball up the court. Kick it in to Gilmore. And Gilmore turns it over once again. His 4th turnover as his hands have been encased in butter here in the 4th period. 5:12 to go. Danny Ainge with the ball. And again, Ainge is looking to fire away. He's getting happy with the 3-pointers. And why not? As he drills another one. As he's 3 for 6. 103-95 Phoenix as they bring the ball up. Issel with the ball. Being guarded by Barkley. Barkley with the steal. Will there be a turnover on Sabalas? There will be not. Here's the pass to Barkley. Barkley shoots, misses, rebounded by Issel, and they're off on the break. As the Colonels are looking to run. As they're out on the break, Gilmore with it out on the break. They kick it over to the big man running well. And he slams it home. 103-97. Sabalas now with the ball. And he is fouled by Powell. Non-shooting foul, though, as they kick it in to Kevin Johnson. They inbound it to Johnson. He shoots. He scores. His 18th point. Credit the assists to Barkley. As Johnson goes to the free throw line once again for the old-fashioned 3. And he does. 4 minutes to go. 9-point lead, Phoenix. Issel with the ball. He shoots. He misses. Offensive rebound, Gilmore, who follows it up, but he misses, but he's fouled by West, and that'll be the 5th on West as Oliver Miller comes in the game. Free throw from Gilmore. First is good. Now here, or is it? Yes, it's good. And here is the second. Good, barely, as he makes both. Cedric Ceballos with the ball and a 7-point lead. He's being guarded by Powell, and he is fouled by Powell, as Ceballos will go to the free throw line to look to extend the lead. He makes the first. Simon in for Powell. And here is the second. As he makes both, but barely. Walt Simon with the ball. 3:36 to go in the game. 9-point lead for Phoenix. And Simon's good for his 4th point as he pulls up and pops the J. Kevin Johnson with the ball. And he kicks it over to Ainge for his 8th assist and Ainge's 18th point, as Ainge was free on the perimeter. Bring the ball up into Gilmore, who's had butterfingers as of late. But this time he scores. His 17th, give the assist to O'Brien. Now Ceballos again with the ball. He scores once again. Give the assist to Barkley. 17 for Ceballos. 9-point lead again for Phoenix. Dan Issel with possession. He shoots. He misses. Rebound. Charles Barkley. Barkley quickly kicks it up to Miller in the post. He's been guarded by Walt Simon. Simon with the pick in the pocket takes it from Miller. They are off on the fast break. And they're held up as the Suns get back quickly. Dan Issel now with possession. He kicks it over to O'Brien, who has a high percentage shot. Here's the shot from O'Brien. Whoops, wrong dice. Let me roll that again. Good by O'Brien. Assist Issel. 2:12 to go. 7-point lead for Phoenix. Ball. And he is fouled. Marley and West into the game. Barkley to the free throw line. Shoots the first. And it is good, as Cincy Powell and Lou Dampier come back into the game for the Colonels. Barkley will take his second. And it is good, as it rolls around the rim and in for his 13th point for Barkley. Dan Issel now with the action. He shoots. He misses. Rebound Marley. Dan Marley. Thunder Dan with it. Minute 48 to go in the game. He shoots. Misses. Rebound by Mark West. And he will be fouled by Gilmore as he steps to the line. Not the best free throw shooter, so take your time, deep breath, and clang one up there, as he'll miss the first. Another deep breath as he steps up to take the second. This time, much better form as he makes the second. Cincy Powell bringing it up. Minute 36 to go in this game. Being guarded, he takes it into the hole, takes it to Mark West. It's blocked by West. Defensive rebound by Johnson. Powell with heavy elbows thrown. Will there be a flagrant foul? Yes, flagrant foul. Powell has been ejected as he's getting testy here in the last minute 36. So Kevin Johnson goes to the line. Flagrant free throw. And he makes it, makes the first. Here is the second. He makes both as the Suns are up now by 12. The Colonels look to full court press. 1-3-6. Press is beaten though. Charles Barkley now with the ball. Being guarded by Dampier. Forces it out of Barkley's hands. They move the ball around back to Barkley. And Barkley will launch one from three-point land. And he clangs it up. Defensive rebound, Gilmore. His 17th rebound. And they're off on the fast break once again. Hasn't been that popular. Hasn't been that good for him. All right, we got a rare play here on minute 12. There's no more fights, guys. 2-5-2. Outlet pass is batted around, flies out of bounds. Ball awarded to visiting team. Turnover, Simon. That's unfortunate for the Colonels. This one looks to be going all Phoenix way here in the fourth. And Issel fouls Marley. Marley to the free throw line. Minute to go. Makes the first, but barely, as it rims in. And swishes the second. For a 14-point lead with 52 seconds to go. What happened to the Colonels? Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. As Issel guarded by West. He is blocked. Offensive rebound. Issel going up against West, who's defending. And he misses. Offensive rebounds, Barkley. 46 seconds. Turnover check for Thunder Dan. And he does turn it over, and it'll go to a rare play. All sixes. This should be interesting. Commits turnover as the ball is batted off leg and out of bounds by defender. I thought with all those sixes, it would have been something more than just batting it off his leg out of bounds. Turnover. But that will give some life. Very little, though. 23. Will he attempt the three throw? No, he'll lay it up and in for good for his 10th point. Their turnover check for Johnson. Whew. Barely avoided it. As he'll pass the ball up to Barkley. And good for his 15th point. Dan Issel now with it. 16 seconds to go. Being guarded by Barkley. Barkley with the steal, his fourth. Turnover check for Kevin Johnson. He will not. So pass the ball up. To Ceballos. What's going on now? No, that's not what. And that's the game, as Issel stole the ball to end the game, but it was all Phoenix in that last period as they outscored them by 13 in that last period to come storming back and take the 121-107 lead. What happened there in the third? Look at the turnovers. 7 turnovers, but there was 6 turnovers. Yeah, that's the big thing. 23 total turnovers for Kentucky. Issel did end up with 31 points and Gilmore 17 rebounds. Amazingly, the field goal percentage almost balanced out, just 473 to 481. Free throws, 3 points. I think Phoenix took more. That was a difference because there were 1,000. They were 1 for 1, I believe. Everything else is pretty even except the turnovers, and that's the difference of the game. 26 fouls against. Let's look at the the 3-pointers. 13 attempted, 5 made. The Colonels only attempted 1 because that just wasn't in the game in the 70s. But that's our game as we close it out. And Phoenix moves forward in the winner's bracket, and the Colonels drop down in the loser's bracket. Hope you enjoyed the game. I hope those of you that come to view it later have fun with it. Soli Deo Gloria to you all.